What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. Scott01 coming to you with a question that somebody asked me. How can you tell if your fragrance is fake? And not only is it fake, how come one supplier has it for $100 and you go somewhere else and they only have it for 75 or 60 or something like that? Let's find out. Now, first off, most colognes have batch numbers. The batch numbers can be found at the bottom of the bottle in most cases. And if you have an older batch number, sometimes too, that can be a reason why the fragrance is a little bit cheaper than somewhere else, because of the batch code. And I don't know if you can see it, but right here is a batch code right here. Probably can't really see it that good. Let's see, let me try a different one. Up here on this one, some black writing. But anyway, it's there. Another thing that you got to look at is overall value. Is it worth them counterfeiting that bottle? Will they make enough profit off of it? Is it worth them doing it? Let's say maybe a $300 bottle of Aventus. Yeah, I can see that. But maybe a $20 bottle of Nautica, maybe not so much, because they're not going to make anything off of counterfeiting that fragrance. Another thing to consider is climate control of the fragrance. There are some people out there that actually have many fridges and store their fragrances in many fridges to keep them at a certain temperature. So if you're in a situation you're going hot, cold, that can take toll on your fragrance, and it may not perform as well as maybe another bottle that you had before. So you might say, hey, this one doesn't perform like the last bottle I had, but it depends on the conditions that bottle was stored in. Thing about this is that merchant overstocked on this fragrance, or is it just not a hot seller? These are also things you can consider when wondering why one vendor has it for one price and then the other one has it for cheaper. So that's something to look at too. So are there a lot of fakes out there? Yes, there are a lot of fakes out there. But is it likely that you have one? Maybe not, but maybe you do. But these are some different things you can look at to see if, it possibly can be a fake. My advice in conclusion would be to just watch where you buy your fragrances from. Make sure it's from a reputable dealer, and you should be fine. You just got to be careful. Oh, also too, another thing to consider when you're putting on your fragrances, make sure you moisturize it. Because if you have dry skin, your fragrance isn't going to last that long at all. So once again, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Mr. Scott01 signing out. Until next time.